but for the entire project you can clone this on your local host machine. But for me, I will clone the React.js and the Node.js separately. So for that, let me go here and install Git, because if we type here Git, it is not install it. So we have to install it at first. Yum install Git. Yes. Good. So let me create a directory and call it here Docker Compass. cd to Docker to this directory, Docker Compass, and here I will clone this repository, right? So for that, let me copy the repository name and paste it here. This, and for the name I will call it Reactjs, and for I will clone the other repository as well, the Node.js repository. Clone. And I will call it Node.js. Right. Let me clear here. So I have both React.js projects and Node.js projects. So let me get in the React.js projects and see what is here. So this nginx, I will move it to the Docker Compass directory, right? So let me move nginx tilde and Docker Compass. Right, right. So let me go here, and this projects combine both of them, nginx and the Node.js server, and then the React.js projects, right? So as you can see here that in the server Node.js there is a Docker file. Let me check what's going on in this Docker file. Here in this Docker file we use the base image of version 12, right? So my suggestion for you is try to use the same version of the node as you used when you built your project. If I come here and check my node version, it is 12. So make sure that it will be here 12. If it's not, then it will take a lot of time to fix some issues and some problems. So it will take time to build the image to build. So it's better to use the same version as you used when you built, or the same version that you have on your laptop. Nice. So, and we use this base image node version. Then we create a directory, call it up. Then we copy to this directory all these folders and files. But here we have Docker ignores. This Docker ignores everything that is specified here. It will be not copied in this directory, right? For example, node models, it is specified here, so it will be not copied in this directory. Nice. Then I will open a port on the container, because it is the same port that our Node.js run on it. Right? If we come here to the server and check the port, it is 3001. So we have to use the same port. So we open a port on the container. Then once the container will start, we will run this command. If we don't use this command, this entry point, this command, so the Docker file, once it will start, it will shut down, because it will not because its job is finished. Then it will install, then expose, then it will find nothing here. So if we command this, the Docker container will not run for a long time. It will shut down. So we have to specify what, once the container will start, what command we have to run. It is the npm start. You have to know something, that the same thing that you do on your local machine, you specify here in the Docker file, because the container is like a machine, like a VM, a virtual machine, right? So here, for example, if you are running if you run your Node.js project, and you want to start your server, you type npm start, and when you type npm start, the Node.js will go to the package.json and will go to the scripts, and for start it will type node server.js. It will run this file here, right? And we have another Docker file in the directory of our Reactjs project. So this script, I will run it when we will have a production environment, and this will be in the phase 2, when I will use Kubernetes. But here, as for environment, for development environment, we will not build, we will only run, right? As you can see here, I didn't specify here this entry point, but I will specify in the Docker Compose, right? For example, if you have specified something here, wait, let me. I will explain this when I will reach to Docker Compose. So the same thing, I will use the base image, the same version that I have on my laptop. Then I will create a directory, right? Then I will install. Then I will expose a port. It is the default port of Reactjs, right? And I haven't typed any command or any entry point, right? And let me come back here to the Docker ignore. We have a lot of folders here. We ignore node models, we ignore the server, we ignore the nginx folder, the deployment service. These services, we will use it in when we will run Kubernetes. This deployment file that contain all the deployments, because all this architecture that I have explained previously. So let me come back here to the to this Docker file, right? So I open the port, default port of Reactjs, right? The next step is Docker Compass, right? So this Docker Compass